another hot new products. This is where I buy a bunch of makeup related stuff and I show you guys my opinions on it. Now I will say this. I know one of you guys are like, when Marlena puts her arm on the chair, she's not messing around. I'm going to tell you guys I'm very honest in these videos. If you don't like honesty, don't watch this video. But you guys know I have no malice whatsoever. All of the product you see here I've purchased with my own hard-earned money. Very hard-earned. And I give very honest opinions about stuff, but I like to give props to those products I absolutely love. I want to do a shout out to them. I love supporting other makeup brands. Even though I am a brand owner, I still feel it's really important just to support this industry as a whole. There's no competition whatsoever. There's room for everyone. So I do like to give props to amazing products, and the ones I don't like as much, I'm going to be honest and tell you guys that. So just keep that in mind before this video. That's my disclaimer. Bought all this stuff myself. Nothing was sent to me. Okay, let's start first with the palette. So everyone's talking about right now by Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Modern Renaissance palette. This palette I got at Sephora, and it's a beautiful finish. It has like a velvet type fabric on the outside. I do love the feel of it. I will say, however, it gets really, really dirty easily. That's just the nature of having a fabric palette, but I do think it's really luxurious feeling. It's very soft. I love this dusty rose color that they did. It's a cardboard palette. When you open up inside, it has 14 colors and has a brush. Sorry, the brush dropped out. I don't know where it went. I gotta find that sucker. But anyways, the shadows inside are amazing. They did such a great job with this palette. I honestly feel like this is my favorite palette from them by far. I love the color selection. I love the quality. I love that it's made in the USA. And the powder ingredient in this is mica versus talc. So props to Anastasia. Amazing job with the formulation. You rocked it on this one. But what I love about it so much, I don't know if you guys can see the colors. There's several lighter shades for the brow bone. There's mid-tone browns that are very warm, that are perfect for the crease. You have a couple bright pinks. Let me swatch some of these for you guys. You have this beautiful Real Gar. It's like a orangey brown color. Kind of reminds me of Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear. But look at the pigmentation on that. They're really beautiful. She did such a good job on this. So total props to, I believe it was Norvina probably worked on this. So good job, Norvina. Let me show you some more of the colors right there. They're very smooth. They're pigmented. They stick to the skin really well. The price of this is $42. I feel like that's incredibly fair for 14 shadows. I think the price point is amazing. I really honestly have no negatives to say about this. I know, let's take a moment. Let's appreciate the fact that I have no negatives on a product, because you guys know I'm always very honest. I always I'm not nitpicky, but I'm very particular and I will spot out everything. But honestly, hands down, love that palette a lot. So go check that one out. Okay, next palette we have is by BH Cosmetics, and a lot of people have been talking about it lately because it's paired up with Ashley Tisdale, who's a celebrity. She paired up with them and did this palette. It's $18. I got it on their site. I'm kind of confused because I got a couple of the palettes and they look exactly the same and they say Illuminate, but the colors inside are a little bit different, so I was kind of confused with that. It is a cardboard palette. You know, I like the design of the outside. I think the design, you know, is pretty nice. It is a cardboard palette, so it is going to be a lower price point, obviously. $18 isn't bad. I just feel like it's, I don't know, for the quality of the palette, because it is very flimsy and it has like this little sheet with the names on it. I don't know. I just feel like, yes, it is a less expensive palette, but even at $18, like, I personally wouldn't buy this again for $18. I don't like the construction of the palette. And then the shadows, I'm trying to think of how to word this. I'm like not trying to be super negative, you guys, but I have to be really honest. The eyeshadows are pure crap. I'm sorry. Like, they are. Here, let me show you guys. Okay, so you know how when you stick your fingers in, obviously you don't have to test them this way. You can stick a brush in as well. But when you dip your fingers in, if you're getting this much fallout, that's way too much, because that tells me that it's not going to stick to the skin. There's not enough binder in there. So when you go to blend them out, do you guys see that? Do you see the difference between that and the Anastasia one? How these don't stick to the skin at all? I'm very disappointed in the quality of the shadows. I think it's not good quality at all. The blush, because it's supposed to be an eyeshadow and a blush palette, like the two larger pans down here, these aren't as bad. They're a little bit smoother for some reason, but still the payoff on them isn't good at all. Honestly, can you guys see that? It's not even sticking to the skin at all. I don't think it's worth getting these, and I hate to say that because I love Ashley Tisdale as a actress, but this palette, I'm sorry, I gave it a too big thumbs down. The quality isn't there. I don't feel the price is fair for what it is. I don't like this plastic sheet that you don't know what the names are. You have to put it back on. It's flimsy. It like flops right off. I just think they could have done a much better job, especially considering you have a celebrity endorsing that and putting their name on it. I would have liked to see something. It doesn't have to be a higher price point, but just at least have something of quality. At least just make sure that the shadows are nice. Now, the other thing I will point out that some people don't look at, but I do just because I'm on the manufacturing end of things, I always like to see where things are made just because I'm nosy as hell. I like to know, you know, it doesn't matter what country it's made in. I just like to know, and I like to look at the ingredient deck. And you have to disclose on the back where it's made. And usually it's on the bottom, like distributed by here, or at this location, made here. And they don't put it down there. They kind of put it up in the ingredient deck, and then they put made in PRC. PRC is a sneaky ass way of saying made in China. So these are made in China, which I'm not going to get into that whole discussion. I'm not going to bash or whatever. I just would have liked it to, I don't know. I feel like it was sneaky putting it up in the ingredient deck and then putting PRC instead of made in China. Just trying to like sugarcoat that or whatever, which that's fine. There are several shadows I have used that are made in China that are way better quality than this. So that's all I'm going to say on that. It's $18. You can get it at BH Cosmetics. Again, I'm being honest. I did not like these whatsoever. I did really like the Anastasia one though. So if you're going to get one, get this one. Anyways, the next product, we're moving on quickly to something I do like. The Cover FX Custom Drops. You guys, I'm obsessed with these so much. These just came out. They're freaking amazing. I got a few colors, but the one I'm wearing a lot right now, I'm wearing it today, is Moonlight. So what it is these are $42. I bought it from Sephora. It's these drops. And it's pretty much a liquid highlighter, but let me show you guys the intensity of it. So you could just put a couple drops in your hand. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Look at, I mean, come on. You could see that from outer space. That is a gorgeous highlighter. I put this in my current obsessions because I really am obsessed with it right now. I've been wearing it nonstop. It's beautiful. My favorite way to apply it, hold on, let me grab my brush. Okay, so I won't actually apply it right now because I already have enough layers of highlighter in my face that you guys are probably blinded right now watching me. But I put some on my hand. I take the Makeup Geek Cheek Highlighter brush. I swirl it in, and then I just dust it. I'm not going to put a ton on because I got a lot on. But I just put on the tops of my cheekbones. You can put a little bit on the center of your forehead, down the nose, above the lip. It gives such a beautiful shine to the face without it being super shimmery. It's not gritty. It's just very glowy. It's a beautiful product. You guys, if you get anything this month, out of all this stuff, my favorite for sure is this and then the Anastasia palette. Definitely check those out. I think you'll be very happy with buying those. Okay, next products. Let's do some drugstore stuff really quick. I have Wet n Wild came out with a lip product right now, and everyone's talking about it. It's like these metallic liquid lipsticks. So I got these 4 colors right here. Let me swatch them on the back of my hand so you could see. I do like the formula. It's not sticky at all. It's very pigmented. They don't smell offensive at all. Like, I've tried some liquid lipsticks. I don't know what the heck they put in their ingredients. It smells like paint thinner. These do not. So they won't be like blowing up your nose when you put them on. Some are more metallic than others. This purple one's not that metallic, but some of these other colors are. Sorry, let me try to show you guys. So it's not like super, super metallic. Out of all of them, I feel like the most metallic is actually this kind of reddish one. But I like the formula. I love how intensely pigmented they are. How much did I pay for these? Hold on. $2.99. Come on, you cannot get a lip product for $2.99 and it have that cool packaging and be that pigmented. I mean, that's pretty bomb. I mean, that's a nice package too. So I think the price point is really low for these considering the quality. So I would say definitely get a couple colors. Let me put one on just so you guys can see. Let me do this purple one. I like the wand on it too. It's a very unique wand. You see how smooth it is and how pigmented it is. It's not super metallic, but again, it's just slightly shimmery, but definitely check those out. I got those at, I believe, CVS. Okay, while we're on lip products, let's go into a couple other stuff. Now, these aren't brand new, but they're pretty new. And I wanted to do a shout out to them because they are newer brands, and I love to support other people who are starting their companies. And I got to meet the owner of both of these companies, and I'm giving them huge props for stepping out there, doing their own lines. But one of them is called Black Moon Cosmetics. They have these beautiful lip stains. One of my favorite is called Sarah. Let me show you guys the color. But I tried the formula, and it's not too shriveling, so I can actually wear these, and I feel like the packaging's really cool. Do you guys see how it's a black sleek case, but it's like ombre down, but you can see a little bit of the color down here? So I think they did an amazing job with the packaging. Really, really love those. And then this color here is called Armageddon. I like her names for those. Aren't those cool? But they're obviously, it's called Black Moon. They're going to be a more intense, kind of like vampy type line, which is really fun. This purple one's really pretty. I wore this the other day. This is Immortal. So I love the formula. It's not super drying. They're very pigmented. They feel comfortable on the lips. I did not pay for these. I actually picked these up at the booth at Fame, just to be honest on that. They're $18 though. Incredible. I really love the formula of these. I think she did such a good job on those. And then the other indie brand right now that I'm loving is Colored Rain. I met the owner and she's so sweet. Oh my gosh, we met at Fame. I went in to say hi. I didn't even know what she looked like or who she was or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, I love your products. I see you all over Instagram. She's so incredibly sweet. She's very passionate about what she does. I'm really proud of her. I hope she does well. But it's Colored Rain, and their lip stains are amazing. She did a great job with the formula. It's kind of similar to the Black Moon one actually, but they don't smell too bad, but the formula is really nice. And here's what the packaging looks like. She has several different colors. This one's called Brick Mousse. And do you see how pigmented that is as well? So great job with the formula. It's not super drying. It won't shrivel your lips. I love the colors that she did as well. Here's this kind of corally one. This is called Daddy's Girl. That's pretty cute. I'm a total daddy's girl, so I'm going to wear that just because it's called Daddy's Girl. But anyways, those are $17. So $17 for Colored Rain, $18 for Black Moon. Check them both out. I think they're amazing. If you like the Jeffree Star lip stains, which are really good too, I think you'll like these as well. It's kind of a similar formula. TATCHA came out with, I don't know how long this has been out. It said new on Sephora site, and I haven't got to try it, so it's new to me. I don't know how long it's been in production, but it is the Balanced Pore Perfecting Water Gel Moisturizer. I'm not gonna lie, I got this on my spending spree at Sephora. I was online, I was like, ooh, let's get this, let's get that. Checked out, I'm like, holy crap, that was $300. And I wasn't even paying attention until now when I looked up the price to tell you guys. It's $68. We all know TATCHA is very expensive, but for good reason. They really do have bomb formulations, and their packaging's amazing. It's a glass container like this. It has an ombre effect. It's very luxurious. So if you want luxury skincare, one of my favorite brands is TATCHA because it feels amazing on the skin. It's high quality ingredients. These are made in Japan. I've heard of that lab and I've heard they're amazing. So I definitely highly recommend the formulations. But again, it is really pricey, so it's up to you guys if you want to spend that much. But anyways, this moisturizer is a gel moisturizer. So let me show you. You pump it on, and it's really good if you have oily skin because it's hydrating, but it's not greasy feeling because it's a gel base. So it feels really silky, very luxurious. It gives you that moisture you need, but it's not going to make you feel greasy and slick, if that makes sense. But when I put it on, it'll take a few minutes for it to soak in, and you guys, it makes your skin so smooth. Do you see how I'm petting my hand right now? Because it just feels so nice. I'm like, oh yes. But I love that. If you want a really nice quality gel-based moisturizer, check it out. It is $68. The size of it is 1.7 fluid ounces. It should last you a while because you need just one pump. So it should last you a good 9 months to a year or so, but I really like this, and it smells amazing, feels amazing. 2 big thumbs up for that. Okay, 2 more items. We have, Sephora just came out with their Airbrush blushes, and I got a few shades to try out. I have not tried these out for a long time, only a couple days because they're brand new. I will say it's an innovative idea. How much should I pay for these? Hold on. $20. 20 is a little bit steep for 1.3 ounces and it being not the most amazing packaging. So I wasn't really fond of the price point. I feel like for this size, it should have been like $12, $15. That's just my opinion. But my only complaint that I have, let me try to show it to you guys. It doesn't have much pigment in there. I'm not that dark and it's not showing up on me that well. I mean, you could probably spray it directly on your skin, but it has like a... has an aerosol type spray. Obviously, you don't have to put it directly on your face. Probably most makeup artists will tell you should spray your brush, but either way, you're spraying this stuff, you're gonna inhale the fumes. But what you can do is spray it on like your cheek highlighter brush and then apply it. But for me, I mean, you could see the color slightly, but I just feel like, I don't know. I would rather use a cream or powder blush. That's just my opinion. They have several colors if you guys want to try it, but it just, if you have medium to dark skin, these aren't going to show up on you hardly at all. If you have porcelain to fair skin, maybe they'll show up, but they're not pigmented enough for me. And I just don't, like, I like spray foundations, but for some reason, these to me, I like, they're a little aerosol-y. That's just my opinion. Okay. Lastly, we have by Marc Jacobs, came out with this new highlighter. It is called the Glow Stick Glistening Illuminator. It is $42. It is Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs is a very high-end line. I do think the product is really nice. Let me show you guys. It's basically, is it just me? Does anyone think it looks like a deodorant stick? When I got it, I was like, oh, highlight those armpits. Yes, armpits on fleek. I'm going to wipe this off because I'm not going to put it on my face. It's kind of gross. Okay, took off that layer. But anyways, it is a cream highlighter. And if you like the Benefit What's Up, it's pretty much exactly the same formula. I do feel like the stick is really wide to be applying to your face, so maybe you could put it on your hand, kind of dab your fingers in it, and then put it on. I do think the formula is really nice. I do like the glow it gives you. I don't know. It's not anything innovative. I'm kind of like on the fence about it. It's not a bad product by any means. I'm just not like, woo, you know, all excited, like, party. It's okay. It's $42 for a creamy highlighter. So it's up to you guys if you really want to try it. Go ahead. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I mean, it does feel nice. I just feel like it's $42 for something that's already out there and the packaging is a little inconvenient for me. I mean, cool. It's definitely different, but it just, I don't know. It looks like a deodorant stick. That's just my opinion. Anyways, you guys, I hope that helps you with your shopping list. Again, these are all my personal opinions. You don't have to agree with me or not, but I'm gonna say how I feel about it. And again, I bought this stuff with my own money, so thank you very much. Anyways, you guys have fun with your makeup shopping, and I will talk to you next month on hot new products. Bye. Hold on, I gotta get a sip of coffee because I'm talking too much. I need some energy. Oh, dang, this was $68.
What is that?
Shoot. It's this moisturizer by TATCHA.